I run a marketing company, right? I've got to talk about marketing. So finally then, on marketing, what does that look like for you? So let me just pull up my, where is it? Let me just pull up my task list. And I know that you can't see this, by the way. But just to give you some examples of my task list. So, for example, I've got targets based on our income, X pounds per month, right, by December 2023, and so it goes up to that. And then we got little things. So last year I started off doing a podcast a day, got burnt out by... I did pretty well though, probably got burnt out by May. I ended up doing quite a lot of podcasts, and actually the second half of the year probably didn't do any podcasts. Doing one every day is really hard. Not a huge amount of thought that goes into it. You just go live. And so it worked to some extent, but it was just burnout, right? So actually in 2023, we're going to change it up a little bit. So we're now going to do podcasts 3 times a week. We'll see how that goes. So it'll be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And for live like this, right? This is like a live podcast. So we're going to do those podcasts. And that allows us to have a bit more planning. And we'll probably, on the other 2 days, it gives me an hour or 30 minutes just to plan some of the other podcast sessions. So the quality of those podcast sessions are better. It means I can make more Santa pictures as my pointy arrows. Just a bit more thought goes into it. And then hopefully it'll give us a bit more consistency over time. And so that's one big thing for us. One of the other things that we're going to do, let me just find it. The mailing list that we have, just thought of something else. I'll tell you about that in a second. But the mailing list is far, far, far too small. Like for what we do and who we are, it's far too small. And so the mailing list has to get much, much bigger, like 20-fold, like a significantly amount. Now we're going to have to throw some money at that, right? On Facebook ads, driving people to a landing page, give them a free download, get people into the database, join them in the Facebook group, right? It's marketing. It's what we do. But just allowing organic growth on emails. And by the way, email newsletters, like nobody opens this stuff. So it's like, well, Dan, why are you doing that? Lookalike audiences to upload onto Facebook, for example. Although that's kind of going away a little bit now. But then being able to speak to people, we still get open, 12 to 18% open rates are pretty good. Like the average now is like 6 to 10. And we're getting, 12 to 18. I don't know what we get. And so there's still a place for those, for email mailing lists. And so that's one of the other things that we're going to do. And then one of the massive things that I said we were going to do this year, that we absolutely haven't, and we kind of tested it, was YouTube Shorts, Instagram Stories and Facebook Stories, TikTok. I'm not doing a dancing, you're fine. But 59-second videos which show lifestyle, snippets of advice, that kind of thing. When we've run YouTube Shorts, like 19,000 views. Me doing pull-ups got like 5,000 views, right? Like in 24 hours. That stuff is really, really valid right now. And so you use YouTube Shorts to get subscribers, and you make sales through adding value content like this, for example, long form content like this. And so now people get to listen to you, they get to know you, they get to see little idiosyncrasies, your sense of humour, who you are, what your values are. They're either going to love you, they're going to hate you. Brilliant. Well, this is about you getting in front of as many more people as you can. And the only way to do that is more podcasts, more live streams, more YouTube Shorts, more content posts such as this, but also other content posts. And then communicating through written copy. So the thing that we tested this year was writing long form copy every single morning. You notice I've not done that in December. And our number of sales calls for December has dropped off. Now that could be a time of year thing. But also because we got really busy at the start of December, then I got really ill. I'm still ill. And so it just dropped off. Long form copy, which is something else I need to add on to this, 5 days a week. Long form copy, 5 days a week. Those things, let me run through them. 3 podcasts a week. increasing in the email list so we can email people, YouTube Shorts, more live content, and more long form copy. If you get, I promise you this, right? If you do that, if you follow that one path, your 2023 is going to look vastly different to 2022. Everybody's going to know who you are. Some people are going to hate you, by the way, which is fucking awesome. Love it. Dan, you're a knobhead. Brilliant. Never ever going to get them on a call. They're never going to waste my time. Wonderful. Dan, you're a bit of a knobhead, but we like you. Brilliant. Let's jump on a call, see how we can help. Yeah, let's do that. Right? That's the difference. That getting in front of people and allowing people to see you for who you truly are. They're going to love you or hate you, but they're going to take some action. They're either going to ignore you for the rest of their life, which makes way for other people, right, to come into your life, or they're going to do business with you. And this line stuck with me. I heard it from Grant Cardone. He said, if I can make half the people hate me and half the people love me, I could do anything. Hell, I could be president one day. Clearly talking about President Trump there. Half the people hate him, half the people love him. It's bizarre, right? But you can do, if you get to that point, but you've got to get in front of enough people.